This is my part 4 code. As I step through, you see my R0 is loaded the register address of where my file holds the number 20. R1 gets loaded with the number 20, and hex it's 14. As I step through again, R2 is loaded 0, R3 is loaded the value of 1, and then I branch link to my Fibonacci, and then I step through, I compare if R1 is equal to 1. If they're equal, I branch, but because they're not, I move on. I subtract 1 from R1 to decrement it, so it's recursive, so each round I'll be comparing it to itself. As you can see right there, it just got subtracted 1. I add source register 2 and 3 together and add that value into source register 4. That's right there. As you see in this next iteration, 4 changes to 1 because 0 plus 1 is 1. Step through again. Source register 2 takes on the value of source register 3, and source register 3, which doesn't change in this case, takes on the value of source register 4. I branch through back to my Fibonacci, and then it compares. Again, my value is not equal, so it does not branch again. It stays. It decrements by 1, and then I add my 2 and my 3 together. So in this case, I get 2 in R4, as you can see right there. Then R3's value moves to R2, but it doesn't change since this is 1. R4 values moves to R3. In this case, it will change because that's 2 moving to 1, as you can see. It branched back to Fibonacci, compares to my number. We're at 18 right now, so it continues to move through, decrements by 1, and then as you'll see, this is where we'll start to be getting higher on my source values. R4 will take on 3, R2 will take on R3's value, R3 takes on R4, and as we move through, keep iterating through, you'll see the R4 continues to be our Fibonacci numbers, 5, and then moves to 8, and then moves to D, which represents 13, and then it moves to 15, which represents 21, and as this keeps on going, keeps incrementing through, 22, which represents 34, and so on. And now I'll just execute the program to completion right now, so you can see end state. And end state, you see source register 4 is set to the value of 1A60, which is equivalent to 6,765, which is the 20th Fibonacci sequence. And you can see R1 is set to the value of 1, which states the end of my function.